What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. Now, I know I'm a little bit late with this video. I've been very busy, but I'm going to get this out there to you guys because you know I cover the Shy, so I'm going to cover any news surrounding the Shy. Now, Lena Waithe, she was on the Breakfast Club last week, and she talked about it, man. She talked about the allegations, Jason Mitchell. So I'm going to talk about it, give you guys my thoughts. Y'all can let me know how y'all felt about the interview and, you know what I'm saying, how you see everything playing out in the long run. Now, first off, before I even start this, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm still, just like y'all, I'm waiting on Jason Mitchell's statement. I still want to know his side of the story. I still want to know what happened. I'm hearing one half of the story. So I want to know his side. I want him to speak out to give us his statements and what he went through, because I think we need to know that. Now, let's talk about Lena Waithe's interview. Now, I was reading the comments of this Breakfast Club interview. People was very mad at her. They was upset. They was pretty much saying that she was talking in circles. She was pretty much saying the same thing over and over again about black women, gay black women, giving them position of power and stuff like that. Besides all that, I mean, I know that's what people was saying in the comments. Besides all that, Lena Waithe pretty much said, look, I knew about these issues at the end of season 1, which I told you guys in my prior videos that she was aware of the issues in season 1. So the whole Ayanna Floyd coming out and telling people that was just news for everybody. But Lena Waithe and all them, they knew about these issues in season 1, at the end of season 1. Now, Lena Waithe explained, she said, look, what she did as the creator of this show was hire a new showrunner that was black. And I think she said she was a queer woman as well. This is what she said in the interview. She said she felt like since she did that, as well as had sexual harassment training, she felt like she did what she had to do to save the show, to make sure everything was good. Now, based on these comments, people were saying, well, did Jason Mitchell have that sexual harassment training? I mean, it's little loopholes in it. We don't know who all had this sexual harassment training. But besides that, Lena Waithe saying that's what she did to prevent any new issues, was hiring a black woman to come in as the showrunner and to have that sexual harassment training since her and Tiffany Boone agreed to do that. She said that, you know, she thought everything was cool after season 1. They had the little issues. They decided to work with it, squash it, come back for season 2, and that was it. Everything in her head was cool. Like, they came back for season 2. She was cool with that. She didn't think nothing of it. She had a new showrunner, and once that happened, it seemed like everything was going okay. And then she got the call and said, well, you know, Tiffany Boone wants to leave the show. They're going to let her go, and that this new complaint with HR is legal. You know what I'm saying? So she has nothing else to pretty much say. This is a legal matter now. Now, Lena Waithe did take responsibility. She did say she felt like she should have, took position and just handled this issue herself from the get-go. She said that she can't trust no one to do her job, which she was talking about Ayanna Floyd. I don't know if these two have any type of issues with each other or something like that. It seems like they do, based on the interview and how, Charlamagne, they were just pretty much trying to make this issue between her and Ayanna Floyd. Pretty much Ayanna Floyd threw her under the bus from what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty much saying that, well, that Ayanna Floyd said you knew about all this already and nothing was done. Now, Lena Waithe explains that, yeah, something was done, but I thought it was handled. Now, what do you guys think of that? If you was in the position of Lena Waithe, you are the show creator, would you, after hearing those allegations, talking to Jason Mitchell, okay, everything is settled. Y'all pretty much handled it after season 1. What would you do for season 2? If you come into season 2, would you hire a new showrunner? You know what I'm saying? And have them handle these new issues. She told Ayanna Floyd about those issues. Or would you do the showrunner job yourself? Would you handle those issues yourself? Y'all answer that question in the comment section. Now, this was pretty much what Lena Waithe was saying, that she felt like she should have just did it herself and not depend on someone else to do her job. Pretty much saying, I'm taking it like, okay, Ayanna Floyd didn't do what the hell she was supposed to do. That's what it kind of seemed like. Maybe I'm taking it the wrong way, but it seemed like she was saying, oh, Ayanna Floyd wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. This shit blew up. But then again, you got the other hand saying, well, Lena Waithe, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. You heard about everything and, you didn't do nothing but hire somebody else. Now, another issue that was talked about was them keeping Jason Mitchell. Now, I want you guys' opinion on this because, like I told you in my prior videos, I told you guys this, that after season 1, they settled things. They knew about it, but they didn't. None of this came out to the public about the whole allegations and stuff with HR and, Tiffany Boone and Jason Mitchell. That didn't come out. We didn't know nothing about none of that unless you was a part of the show. Season 2 happens. They film season 2 where the issues continue, right? They continue. Tiffany Boone is, she wants to be released. They let her go, right? Now Tiffany Boone is released. But guess what? Jason Mitchell was still there. He's still there. And he's in his head saying that I'm in season 3 as well. If you go on his Instagram page, he's got this season 3 thing up. He's happy for season 3. That right there lets us know that they was going to continue to keep him after season 2, after these new allegations, after these new complaints. Put it like that. After those new complaints came in, they continued to say, you know what? We're going to keep him. Tiffany Boone is gone. Okay, we're going to keep working with him, though. Now, sorry if I'm repeating myself because I know y'all probably heard a lot of this information already. Now, Lena Waithe, from what I heard from the interview, was telling us she doesn't have power. Even though she created this show, this is her vision, she doesn't have power to fire people. You know what I'm saying? She says Showtime and, want to say Fox 21, whoever, they got the power to do all that. They got the power to hire, to fire. They can even fire her. So pretty much she has no power at all. But then I read the comments and people were saying, well, if you can bring a new showrunner in, how in the hell can't you fire somebody? Look, that's what the comment section said. I didn't say it at all. Look, this is not an attack at all. Like I told you guys, I feel like Lena Waithe, she stepped up to the plate. She said, look, I'm taking my part of it. I learned from my mistakes. I should have probably did my job better and not depending on someone else to do it. This is what Lena Waithe has said. So I have no problem with Lena Waithe coming out and saying that pretty much that she felt like she should have just did her job and she should never depended on no one else. I have no problem with all that. Everybody ain't perfect. She's still learning. Remember, she's still young and she's still learning as well with this industry. And to be honest with you guys, her hiring a new showrunner, I think she did that because she was very busy with other projects. So she doesn't just have The Chi. She has the Boomerang show. She has other projects as well that she's working on. So her doing that was just like, look, I need somebody to run the day-to-day operations while I'm working on other stuff. I can come back and work on this one. I had time, but it seemed like she was very busy. Not to make no excuses, but all I'm saying is I kind of understand, okay, she pretty much took, the credit for not doing more. You know what I'm saying? She pretty much said she wish she could have did more. Okay, that's solved. Now, let's focus on this new issue. The new issue is, as I told you guys before, after all that happened, okay, they knew about all this. Showtime knew about everything, right? Jason Mitchell was approved for season 3. So, nothing was a big deal until Desperados. Until Jason Mitchell apparently had or allegedly had issues, offset incidents with other people, with the wrong people this time. So, as I told you guys in my numerous videos, what in the hell was the difference? You know what I'm saying? Tiffany Boone wasn't big enough for y'all to take it that serious, because it seems like the people in Desperados that he was allegedly messing around with took it very serious and it was the wrong person. You see what I'm saying? since it was Tiffany Boone, it wasn't that serious. But when you hit these A-list celebrities, it's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? So, and we know the people that he was allegedly had offset incident with was not black, and that's I told you guys that before. That, you know, that's just the truth. That they wasn't black at all. So once that happened, they was like, "Look, you gone. We ain't playing around with you." Once Showtime found out about that, they was like, "Oh shit, it's gonna come back to us now." This is just all my opinion. I think they was like, "Oh, it's gonna come back to us, so we gonna have to pretty much shut this shit down before they gonna be pointing fingers at us and asking us why in the hell we didn't do nothing about it." That's all Showtime was doing, in my opinion. I think they was covering themselves, saying that, you know what, we gotta let him go, because once this investigation, this is legal now. Once it goes to the legal system, it's gonna fall back on us, because they're gonna look at his history and they're gonna say, he has some complaints with HR for the Shy in season 1 and in season 2, not just with Tiffany Boone, but with Ayanna Floyd. Why in the hell did nothing happen with that? They're going to wonder why in the hell Showtime didn't really take that serious. And why in the hell was he still working with them? You know, that's all I'm saying. Why was nothing done before? So that lets me know that Showtime said, you know what, Jason Mitchell, you are the star of the show. You sell the show. We want to keep you. Tiffany Boone, you can leave. You know, you can leave, but we want to keep you because you sell the show. You are the reason people watch the show. Yes, the show has a lot of storylines in the show and different people and stuff like that, but let's just be real about it. People love the show and watch it more because of Jason Mitchell, because they know him from the NWA in, you know, his character Eazy-E in the NWA. And then they see him in the Shy, like, oh, okay, I'm watching this, and they love his character. He got one of the most interesting storylines in the show. Those are just facts. So at the end of the day, I feel like Showtime said, you know what, we got to cover ourselves. We got to cover ourselves. And like I said, I ain't just picking on, I don't be trying to just pick on everybody or nothing like that. I still want Jason Mitchell's side of the story. Understand that Lena Waithe, she said she did mess up. And she owned up to it. That's cool. I respect that. All I'm saying is this. What about everybody else, though? Why Lena Waithe got to be the only one to come out and step up and say something? Yeah, she is the creator of the show. She told us what happened, and, you know, it might not be the best way, but it's a learning lesson for her. But don't you think Showtime got some explaining to do? Don't you think some other producers got some explaining to do? Other people with power has some explaining to do? What about them? You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just on her at the end of the day. We know she is the creator, but what about these people that are supposedly her boss, because she ain't the boss, she's just the creator? Where in the hell are they at? You see what I'm saying? See, they in the back pointing fingers and shit. What about them? They should have came out and did something earlier on instead of kept pushing this shit to the side. But that's just my opinion. You guys let me know, man. What do you think about the whole Breakfast Club interview? Charlamagne didn't really get to say nothing because Lena Waithe was talking a lot. She was repeating herself a lot, but she had a lot of emotions, man. She wanted just to let people know that she tried to fix it, you know. And like I said, it is a learning lesson. We can all do better at certain things. She's just human, just like the rest of us. But at the end of the day, she owned up to it, and it's a learning lesson. And I feel like these other people need to come out and say stuff too. And I'm waiting on Jason Mitchell's statement still, because we do not know the whole story. And this shit ain't over yet. It's going to come out eventually, though. It's definitely going to come out eventually. But you guys let me know. Leave your theories, comments, everything down below. And I will catch y'all on the next one. But it's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.